So we're with Antonio Park, Chef Antonio Park,
Yes.
celebrity chef.
Celebrity,
You may
wow.
know him from such things as Chop Canada or making some of the best food in Montreal. So today we're talking gluten-free, seriously gluten-free.
Yeah.
What are we making?
We're gonna chop that gluten.
Chop it out.
Chop it out.
At first glance, sushi appears harmless. Rice, fish, and seaweed.
Sushi rice, rice vinegar, and maple syrup mixed together. And then you make it into a maki or a roll, right? And you put any ingredients that you want, but simplest ingredient.
But that's not always the case. In reality, the Japanese dish is one of those unsuspicious foods that actually contains hidden wheat, depending on who's making it.
They have to be careful on the components that they put it into it, you know? The rice, you know, soy sauce. Soy sauce has gluten in it, you know, it's wheat. So that's why we use tamari. But it has to be organic tamari. You cannot use normal tamari because normal tamari even has a touch of wheat. A lot of sauces that mix together, let's say on the spicy side, which is like gochujang, fermented beans, soya beans, fermented peppers, all this fermentation comes from wheat. So a lot of people don't see the whole, you know, ingredient list, and they just do it.
And then there's the fake crab. Processed fish parts dyed orange and combined with food starches and flavorings, often used in most sushi restaurants.
Well, I can't talk for them because I don't use those things.
But that is an
so-
ingredient that is commonly used.
Yeah, they're commonly used in California rolls, but obviously every single house has different kind of recipe.
That's it.
So always ask before you actually eat it, and make sure that they know the answer.
Adjusting recipes to make them gluten-free was a non-issue for Antonio Park, and that stems from his mom's teachings.
He's the first person who opened my eyes towards food, who opened my eyes towards respecting ingredients and not wasting. So she's like the god.
Fresh over frozen is a big priority for him. In fact, his carefully sourced fish is imported from Japan and is so fresh it's practically still alive when it reaches the kitchen. Another key aspect for him, making everything from scratch.
It's little effort. It's not like they're not changing the world, you know, they're just making it gluten-free.
His wake-up call came one day when his daughter had an allergic reaction.
My daughter's eyes were swollen and they were stuck together. So it's freaky, you know, you wake up in the morning and you see your daughter. Like, I started taking this seriously about all the allergies because of her. I never turn any customer away. It doesn't matter if they're celiac or gluten-free or lactose-free or vegan, or we always accommodate, right? We're in the food and service industry, and food and service industry means we have to give them service. And we ask them exactly what allergies they have, what they're intolerant to, and we modify in the kitchen. You have to change the cutting board first. It's a whole new start, right? But I have a huge central kitchen in the back that I can make anything that is gluten-free. It's absolutely not a problem.
Park owns a culinary empire in Montreal. His food is popular amongst hockey players, actors, and singers. He believes every restaurateur should be able to accommodate everyone.
People don't take it as seriously as should be. The restrictions is a bad thing. You know, restriction is a bad thing, and I think it's an education also for the kitchen staff to be able to multitask different things. You want to make your team stronger, and I hate saying no. I think the reason why I got to this point today and having 9 businesses and doing other things is because I didn't know how to say no, and here I am.
And of course, he couldn't say no to making us one of his seriously gluten-free specialties.
Chirashi is like a poke bowl but with no sauce, right? So we have like a little bit of rice that I put in there. I drop a little sesame. Obviously sesame does not have gluten in it. And this cutting board is brand new. And then we're gonna put some salmon. Put a little bit of sprout in there. A little chimichurri, which is made out of just herbs, tomatoes, red onion, tamari, which is very important. And then you finish it with the seaweed. And then the way that you eat this is you put it here, like that, and you cut it up. That's why they give you the seaweed, right? So you can wrap it all together, put a little bit of that.
So you're putting it together yourself?
Yeah, you're making sushi yourself, right? Like that.
That makes it a lot more fun.
And then you put, yeah, that's the fun part of chirashi. And then you mix it all together like that, and you wrap it around and eat it. There you go.
Thank you. It's gluten-free.
Yeah, it's gluten-free. Enjoy it. That's it.
As for those maki rolls, it's all perfect, fresh, and And it's safe to say, Hark is seriously gluten-free.